What's up, guys? Welcome back to Modded RimWorld, where we are just barely hanging on by a thread. Everyone's super grumpy all the time because they're living in, well, let's face it, a really crappy place. There's blood all over the floor, there's rocks everywhere, they're sharing a room that's full of clothes and dirt, and we have a good bit of work ahead of us. So, to that extent, one of the first suggestions that seems like the quickest to do and also one of the most helpful is actually to give everyone little, I call them sleepy pod rooms, or sleepy pods, but they're little slot rooms that are 1 by X basically, and just you want to have enough room for a bed, and in this case we're also going to need a heater because it's pretty cold. So to that extent, we're going to be working on something like that. I'm trying to decide, we could possibly fit it in here. There's 3 here. I don't know. I mean, we could take advantage of this. We don't have a lot of materials. I think we only have enough for 3 people in here. Yeah. We only have enough for 3 people in here for right now because they would go like this. So I guess we could expand this and just wrap it around with scrap metal, perhaps? Maybe? Maybe not? We'd bring it out something like this. That would be a room. That would not be a room. That would be 4, and then we'd go ahead and plan for 5 because we do have Lolita, I believe, and we could just drag this down, and why not just make it 6? I think we can probably swing that. So we're going to get these guys, hopefully, see, we don't even have the resources for beds right now, I don't believe. So we're going to have to do a good bit of mining, which is probably going to be achieved just from mining this out. I'm going to mine this out and go ahead and put a little kitchen here. We do need a cook stove so you guys stop eating the raw food, but at the same time, it's like we don't have a lot of steel hanging around, so I don't want to use it all for, yeah, we need to bury you guys. I don't want to use it all just to make a cook stove and then get rid of the cook stove because I need to build it somewhere else because it's like outside and -degree weather. No, bury the corpses, that way people stop getting grumpy about it. There we go. No, just hang out for a second, Tuopi. Just hang out for a second. Alright, and you could bury that person right there. There we go. All of the corpses are now buried. All of the corpses are not buried. I'm sorry about that, Tuopi. I'm sorry you have to keep doing this. But you are the only one capable right now. There we go. So that should hopefully help out with the moods a little bit. We should be getting enough steel in to just drop down a cook stove real quick. It will require some power, which we should be fine on. Lolita also could use a better prison. I believe I said that in the last episode. The biggest thing that would help, I think, is actually taking this battery out, because if I'm not mistaken, they're like a huge beauty impact. Yeah, it's -19 for that spot. So, I mean, that would help out quite a bit, probably. I really want all of this done. Done and over with. I don't think it matters as much. At the moment, at least. Do we have any more animals to hunt? We do have a few more animals to hunt. This does need to get hauled over. I am going to go ahead and have him haul this over right now. I'm sorry for waking you up to do this, but it's just, we need it done. Going to go ahead and reset these for hunting. Those are taming. Cancel everything. Hunt things. And I did get a suggestion to deconstruct the sculptures and use those for resources, but I don't think we have... See, there's silver. That'd be pretty good. One reason for not doing it is because it increases the colony wealth, which will increase the raid size. This one, though, is made out of steel, so I feel like we could probably do this one. This guy is going to go hunting. Chopi's mining. I mean, we could cancel this for right now. We got one of these growing zones up already. So, as soon as this stuff gets finished... Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. You guys keep doing your thing. I hate running power conduits in dirt, but I think I have to. It's not going to reach it, and I'm not going to build proper walls with this anytime soon. So we're going to keep mining this out. I'm going to let Morgan finish this right here, this little section. That way we can make a growing zone in this area, and then we'll cancel the rest of this work for right now, and we'll finish it up in a little bit. I guess I could have left that one because it was almost done. You are going to go rest. I really want you to do this, though. I still really want you to do this, though. And this is just so we can get the food in. I want to get the... I know I can, like, put the growing zone in now, but I want to get these all done because it won't drop in an actual growing zone on the entire place. Cargo pods, food. That's raw cotton and super far away and not even the least bit helpful. Lolita's grumps again. That's fine. We can just leave her in here. I know. No, wait, no. Morgan, I'm sorry. You do whatever you want. In fact, you go eat some chocolate before bed. You do the chocolate thing. Too Opie, you mind stuff. He's getting a little grumpy, but I mean, we can't we can't not do it. Bollinger's doing a good job keeping things nice and clean for us. I guess we could go ahead and get a research bench outside. That way we get pneumatic picks because of how much we're going to be doing mining. But at the same time, it's like that's 100 steel we could use for other things, especially the structures over here as well as beds. As soon as Morgan feels better, we're going to finish this little patch of dirt, set up a growing zone, and then we're going to start working on this section down here. That's really far away from everything, so we're going to need more power generators as well, unless I run... I don't know, I guess I could put solar panels up here and then just run power conduit straight down. That would probably be the easiest thing. This is a huge steel vein right now. Oh my goodness. I didn't really want it to be that large. Morgan is feeling not as good. If you could do this though. We don't need a butcher, it's fine, it's frozen, it's not gonna spoil. It'll be okay. We're gonna go ahead and mess up and do exactly what I was waiting to do. Come on. Alright, there we go. Growing zone achieved. We're gonna grow... I don't really know what to grow in here. The oats grow pretty well in the tilled soil. I don't think anything else grows super fast. I believe squash grows pretty fast as well as rice. And I think... I'm not actually sure about the harvest. It seemed like we got more squash than we did out of a rice yield. Mushroom plants would probably be good. A meat substitute. How long do mushrooms take? Growing time of 6 days. Squash is 4 days. Rice is... Okay, so squash does grow quicker than rice. So we'll grow some squash for right now. Probably switch over to mushrooms or something like that. All of this is tilled soil, so that's going to work out for us. We're going to go ahead and set up this scrap metal stuff over here. We're going to need a steel door. Steel doors all around, basically. And we're going to go ahead and claim this as well. That way it can get repaired at some point. I'm not super concerned with that at the time being. But, yeah. Alright, if there could just be like a small little space that I could fit the cooking stove in that I could live with. That's what I want right now. I think maybe like this space right here, and we just tuck it in the corner. I could probably live with that. Mine this one out though. There we go. I can live with that. Although if this ends here, I would rather put it over here. I know it doesn't matter that much, but it matters a little bit, and all of this goes towards my sanity right now. I know you guys have your own sanity that you have to worry about, but yeah, we're gonna put it right there. It's gonna go right there. In fact, you go ahead and build this right now. You go ahead and build this right now. You still go ahead and build this right now. And then haul these things away. Power. Let's get some power up here. Like so. If you could do this. If you could do this. I don't know where Morgan is. Morgan is playing horseshoes outside. If you could finish building, that way you could have some power. I know you're growing stuff right now, and that's super important too. But if you could just do this one thing, thank you. Now, bills, we're going to make, we're going to need porridge. We're going to need to go ahead and make that. We're going to say do it until you have 10. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Just make food. We can always store it outside in the cold. just make food. That'll be 10 orders of porridge right there. And then we're going to go for probably just a simple meal. And they're going to make it out of whatever they want for right now. And that's basically as far ahead as I'm going to go. with this. Just make simple meals. Just do it. Just do it. So she's growing right now, and then she'll go back to cook. She should cook now. Well, we don't have any food right now for her to cook. That's fine. Oh, and we have a raid. Excellent. Is there anything else to hunt? I believe it's now too cold. I don't think we can butcher these. Can we butcher these? I don't know if I've tried to ever butcher anything rotten. If I tell her to butcher, is it gonna say no? Okay, need materials. I guess the radius as well. Let me science this real quick. Just radius. That should be the entire map. Morgan. Okay, so I guess there's just nothing there. That's fine. I'm okay with this. That's okay. Now, there's our fishing pier, so we obviously have the lake there. I think there's just like the little squirrels and stuff that need to get hunted. There's still the silver over here too. So we'll probably do some squirrel hunting. The oats will hopefully be done within the next day or so. They are going to prepare for a while. Another group of tribes people. Now, we don't have much in the way of resources, unfortunately. Did we ever move this? This one's steel. I want to move this. I want to bring it back and deconstruct it for the steel purposes. I know we have a lot of steel up here, but it's Lolita died. That makes sense. She was naked and it was freezing in there. I'm okay with this, to be honest with you. I'm fine with this. It's okay with me personally. Morgan's grumpy. Alright, so we need to set up for the tribals a little bit better. What we did last time worked out pretty well. We probably don't have enough time to get some form of kill box type thing set up. Or not kill box, but bunker set up. But I am going to try. So we're going to do just a little section like this. That should be 2, 3, 4. I don't really like trusting the corners. We're just going to build a little section like this. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Basically, I'm just trying to get a nice surround. That way, in a time of need, we can build things, or we can have great justice. Basically, is what I'm going for. Tuopi, if you nope, they're gonna begin their assault. We should have done this sooner. I still think we'll be fine. Let's take a look at them real quick, see what they got going on. I see, are those harpoons? They are harpoons. We can fish with those. We can totally fish with harpoons. So if we can get one of those harpoons, do we actually have one of them on the ground? We do have a harpoon on the ground. It's just, I guess I didn't want to equip Bollinger with one because it is a weapon. A fishing pole is considered clothing, I believe. So that's why the fishing pole is preferable, in my opinion. But yeah, they're gonna come attack us. We're gonna go over here. Fair enough. Should have got it done sooner. Didn't get it done sooner, and now we are possibly going to be paying the price. I think we're gonna be okay though. We're gonna leave you right there. I don't really know where I want Morgan. I guess in the doorway would be okay. Sky will put right here. Tuopi, we can rotate back. Tuopi, just come up here. I want him to come up here and get a few good shots off. And maybe suppress and slow down like we did last time. You know what? Just come back over here. This might actually be in the way of him. Now that I think about it, move forward. And I didn't have him reload either. Oh, that's so good. That's fine. They can use it for cover. That's all right. There we go. UMP's coming in. UMP's so good. Travels are fleeing. Keep killing. They could have food. Come down here. Go, go. Kill, kill. They could have food. Now, the bad part of this is we are going to need a lot more graves. It's going to be a while before we get to the cremation up. You guys are scattering all over the place. Take them down. Take down Flea. Take them down. All the way, though. There we go. Got another meal out of it. Excellent. You guys go ahead and reload. Go eat your meals. That's fantastic. We have so much stuff on the ground. Oh my goodness. Tuopi is going to consume the fine meal. I'm okay with this. There's some gold down here. Alright, you're going to repair the steel embrasure. I mean, this is working out for us so far that I want to cancel this and save the steel for working on this part over here. Which Morgan should be doing as soon as this gets planted, like this whole section gets planted. Thankfully, we still have food, though. That's pretty good. Tuopi's going to keep digging out an area. That way I can put in a table for you guys to eat at so you won't get the 8 on the ground debuff. And then past that, I'm probably going to stop his mining orders. Excuse me. That way he can help out with building the little structure. Alright, so I don't think I have him on growing either. No, he can't even grow. So Morgan really has to just kind of stick with it. Observe corpse, disturb sleep, ugly environment. She's feeling better. It's going to go back up to the middle section. Do you have a green thumb? Oh god. And there goes all of our power. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, well no, it is all of our power, but... Alright, I think we also could get some solar panels up. I think that'd help out. So we're going to put one here. And we'll put another one like... I mean, I was trying to decide if I wanted it right next to it, but... I don't know. Kind of want it a little further away, like right here. And we got to make sure we connect this up, actually. So that should work out. Eventually we will... Oh, no, it's going out. Is there not enough power? Oh, you're not connected. Morgan, all of our food. Do it. It's actually kind of dumb how cold it got in there. Like, it shouldn't have gotten that cold that quickly. I don't understand that at all. Like, the residual heat, it wouldn't have gone out. It would have been like, oh, we're cold. Like, that's really dumb. The temperature system needs some work, as does my speaking. So there go all the oats. And that was just, I mean, that couldn't be helped. That was just... It was one of those RimWorld things, guys. It was just one of those RimWorld things. We need more graves up, because all these people are going to be dead, and I don't want people getting grumpy about that. So far, people are hanging out, or hanging on with their moods. This can get deconstructed. That'll give us a little bit more steel. Once he finishes mining out this corner, again, he is going to help out with all of the construction stuffs. So we have a decent amount of steel for the moment for us to do hopefully some good with. We will eventually mine this out. This is going to be our freezer. And then eventually we're going to have this just go straight up through here and out the other side. We'll kind of turtle in this section over here. That way we can actually use the... You bastards. They broke our fishing pier. They broke our fishing pier. Alright, so he's deconstructing. We have this set up. Let's go ahead and get a lamp in here. That way it's not super dark for you guys. Just put a lamp right here. I'll probably square this off or something. Alright, so this is getting done. Thank you, Tuopi. Morgan is hopefully going to be doing, yep, some of this stuff right here. I honestly, I cannot believe... I cannot believe that the temperature dropped that fast. Like, in the situation of the last season of Mod RimWorld, I understand that because the wall was breached. There was a breach, and then like the cold winds just kind of moved in. But in this situation, it's completely roofed in. It was always completely roofed in. The walls were completely, like, it had a full surround. It was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. Alright, so these down here, these are going to be temporary homes, by the way. They're not going to be permanent homes. But it's just to help these people get rid of the shared bedroom sort of thing. Starvation. Everyone's starving. That's not good. We were really counting on that stuff. Alright, Sky, it's time for you to hunt squirrels. Hunt the squirrels. Are there bunnies for me to click? There are bunnies everywhere. Hunt the bunnies as well. You go do the thing. Morgan's done with that. Tuopi, if you could haul these. I know you're sleeping right now, but if you could just haul these rocks away, that would be fantastic. I almost want to kill those visitors just for the fact that they have meals on them. We're not going to go cannibalism. I'm not going to do that. I've had to do that enough recently. It's not gonna happen. Oh my goodness, will you guys stop raiding us so I have to stop burying you? Or so I can stop burying you, rather? We still need like 4 more graves. We need to just put this out front. Like, why would you guys attack me if you walk in and you just see graves? Like, maybe they think we're burying our comrades from the ship. I don't know what's going on with that. That is ridiculous. But we are getting some meat in, which is just going to get eaten raw instead of cooked. Fair enough, I guess. Maybe. He's got... I almost said built, but... not built. If you could bury all these other people. 2OP is now dazed because I'm having him bury so many bodies and he's the only one capable of doing it. Bollinger and Sky are super grumpy right now. You are starving. And I do apologize. Are there berries you left on the ground that you can go find and eat? I'm assuming that's going to be a no. Morgan has collapsed. If you could rescue Morgan. Please don't drop your M4. It's a really good M4. You're about to break. Morgan is fine now. Hypothermia is what happened to you. Yeah, it's because it's 0 degrees outside. That makes perfect sense. 2OP's no longer dazed, and he still has an M4. That's excellent. If you could continue burying these, I know he's like this. He's not gonna like this, but it's one of those things that it needs to get done for the benefit of everyone else. Okay. 2OP's collapsed from extreme exhaustion. That's again my fault, but it's one of those things that it just has to get done. There. Now you go rest. I'm sorry that happens, but you go rest. Morgan, can you butcher? And then we'll get a little bit of food in. I know it's not going to be a lot, but we'll get a little bit of food in. I don't know why there was just a random bunny here, but I approve of random bunny. Is there anything that we can harvest in this area? Harvest. I actually dragged over something. I dragged over something again. We can kind of harvest these bushes a little bit. All of these animals up here are going to get hunted, so slowly, very, very slowly, we're going to get raw meat that I think Morgan just we have oats. We have a few oats. Oh no, Sky's berserk. That's fine. She's out there in nowhere. In nowhere lands. And the bunny's mad at her. I don't think you want to do that, bunny. Well, Sky's going to continue hunting with her fists, which makes me happy. We're getting oats made, which makes everyone happy. 2OP is eating raw oats, which I don't know how I feel about that. You're going to go for a walk. I'm okay with this. I don't think we can fish on ice or in ice. I'm not actually sure if we can do that, but it doesn't matter because they broke this anyways. So let's see. Morgan, why are you grumpy? You ate raw food. You ate off the ground. We need to continue mining, but we need the other stuff. She can trade in clothes. I'm not taking her clothes off, Morgan. Like, it's cold. It's super cold. That feeling terrible debuff. I don't like it. Instead of hunting things, she's just beating everything up. Which, I mean, I guess is kind of the same thing. I just have to make sure the stuff gets unforbidden. And stays marked as well. Sky, you are kind of a monster right now. Sky's having a full-on Ricky moment with the woodland creatures. Thankfully, she's got power armor, so she should be fine. Man, she is cornering that. She made the bunny leave the map. Oh, that's kind of intense, actually. And there's an eclipse. These are ready to harvest, so Morgan should probably get to that at some point. Can I make you? No, because I guess repairing is before growing. Alright, new plan. New plan, Morgan. You don't have to repair anything. You harvest the oat plants. You harvest. Harvest like you've never harvested before. You go cook the meals, too. It's important. No one else can do it. You're the only one. Sky's the only one that's grumpy now. And see, she didn't even bring back anything because she can't haul. Ugh, Sky. Okay, so we have some porridge. Stop eating the raw. There's food right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got squash already too? Oh, that's OP. We didn't even till the soil, I don't think. Nope, we didn't. I mean, it needs to be tilled, but we're actually getting some food in now. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Tater, would you like to join us? Can you stuff? You're abrasive, but you can stuff. Let's try to recruit him. All right, new plan. Repairs going on at 2 for right now. Are there other visitors that I could try to... I mean, it's... Oh, they're over here. I mean, he can at least shoot, so that's a thing. Oh, and I totally forgot about the UMP that's still out here as well. I'm sorry about this spam up there. It's just... It's one of those things. It's gonna happen. So we're gonna have to run power... Basically, like... Well, I guess the cord will be... It'll go through. Yeah, I know we don't have that much stored. I'm just going to run it straight up to this right here. We're definitely going to need a lot more power for this. I'll probably build a couple of solar panels back here to help out with the battery situation. This I'm going to deconstruct. We need to mine out this to make more room for batteries. But we have food, guys. It's not a lot, but we're still alive. We're still alive. We definitely need to grow some aloe. We didn't recruit anyone. Are you doing better? You're full on rest. A medieval lord named Seth Gortmaker calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Gorillas of Anguish. I'm not going to take him for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's a medieval lord, so if I remember correctly, he won't actually haul anything or do much work. He's pretty much going to be another Sky or another Bollinger. They're just going to kind of do a couple things, but they're not going to do much. The second thing is, that's another mouth to feed. So I don't really want to have to deal with that right now. We're so low on food. And then also the attack could go horribly wrong. They're pirates. They're not tribals, so they are going to have proper weaponry. So we're gonna let them die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gortmaker. I truly am. All this stuff needs to get hauled out of here as well. Wait, what? What can you haul? Oh, there's chunks everywhere. There we go, we're getting there. Now, can they walk over heaters? I'm not actually sure. And I feel like at this point, it would be just as easy to set this up in a cave somewhere, like maybe down through here. I mean, now that I'm doing all this and realizing how far away it really is, I think it would be better to mine it out. It may not be as quick, but the moods are doing better now that we have food. I say that as Sky's gonna go break soon. She's starving though, and go consume the meal so you don't starve and go berserk. There you go. Better. Better. You know what? I feel like what I'm doing down there currently is a waste. So we're gonna mine this section out. We're gonna get a table in, and then we're gonna get some chairs, and then we're gonna start mining out down here to just get some simple slot bedrooms for you guys. This has been a waste of, in my opinion. I shouldn't have done this to begin with. I should have just done it in the cave. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel all this. I'm gonna cancel all that. And we're going to deconstruct these guys to just get some of the steel back that we're going to need at some point. I'm not going to deconstruct the rest of it. We'll get that soon. Just taking the wire down is going to be quick enough. Tuopi, if you could come mine things for me. I know you're not joy deprived or anything. You need the foods. But if you could actually continue mining. You're not that tired. And you can even have dibs on this meal, Tuopi, because you definitely do a lot of work. So you have dibs on the meal. And I know I don't need to mine this section out, it's just I'm doing it for... Basically, I'm doing it for symmetry's sake. I'm going to kill you guys in the name of symmetry. So I hope you're okay with that. I really do. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Matt Damon, that was for you. The bit of micro that we've done this episode. I typically don't micro things, as most of you can probably tell. I enjoy letting you guys do whatever it is you would like to do and then intervene when necessary. But it's helping out in this case quite a bit. If you could maybe haul this, and Bollinger, do you have a weapon? You do have a weapon. Morgan, if you could actually start working on this, that would be pretty good. Everything's lit up, so that's pretty good. I know we need food. Can we harvest this stuff? Actually, yeah, go ahead and harvest that. That's fair enough. That works. The moods are contained right now, even though everyone's sleeping in their own, like, in a spot on the floor, basically. We could go ahead and cancel all of these and actually build proper beds. It's going to be crowded, and it's going to get the disturbed sleep and all that stuff, but it would be better than nothing. I think what we might do is, now that Tuopi is free, we're going to go ahead and mine out this section over here. So let's, we're going to keep this right here, and we can start using this as, let's plan it real quick. We'll plan it real quick, we'll start the mining, and then in tomorrow's episode, actually I want to have it all just be straight up rock. In tomorrow's episode, we will actually get more of this done. So we're going to bring this down here, and then we're going to do little slot bedrooms for right now. So we're going to go down 4. That'll give us a space for a door, a heater, and a bed. I'm not actually sure if they can walk over the heater, so if I can build the heater up front, or if I need to build it in the back. I'm leaning towards building it in the back, but that is enough for 5 people. This section, we're going to open up a little bit, and we'll have just a little open space, basically, for them. And then in here, we can put the batteries. We can have the battery room first. I know it doesn't look that great. Actually, I guess down here we can put the batteries in. We'll uninstall this, reinstall it over here, and then put a little wall up. In fact, let's, well, we haven't mined anything. We just won't do this section right here. And then we can put a single wall up and then a door and be good to go. So battery section, little slot rooms for 5 people. We'll put heaters in them, we'll put beds in them, and then you guys will all have your own room. It'll be tiny, but it should be okay. We have food coming on in. Oats are going to be done soon. We've been getting the squash, and not even in tilled soil, so I actually want to go and till the soil so it grows better first. Like, I want food. Food, guys, food. But we are still hanging in there. That's going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.